So I now have my microphone coming in from the side, like on a boom arm. So it's like, hopefully I sound better.
No, I just moved my shit from being in front of a window to being in the corner.
Gotcha.
I can't tell. Your microphone normally sounds good. I don't know. That's what my desk looks like. I put my desk in secret stream because you don't have a thing for something else. Yeah. Not the fuck. I don't remember exactly which one it is. Huh? I gotta look. I don't. It's trash. Oh, that's I don't know if you remember the old boom arm that I used to have. I used to have like a shitty boom arm. It's still the same one, so I never got a new one. If I buy a new one, I know which one I'm getting. So
Okay.
getting a Rode mic stand if I get a fucking new mic.
Dude,
Stand.
those Rode ones are freaking nice. Those are
I know.
nice. Those are
That's,
yeah.
like the thing is, if it's not something of that quality, then it would literally not worth my money being spent.
Yeah, and let me see. I gotta set up this thing because right now you guys can see my Dungeon Master screen.
Oh, no, it's fine. Leave it as is.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Hey, no, you guys are not allowed to see the Dungeon Master screen.
Rip off.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? I didn't sign up for this. Where's this tryhard shit? What are we doing again? Fantasy ground. There you go.
Yeah, Fantasy Grounds.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. 2019. The microphones.
Okay.
It was the it's an AT 2035.
Well, it's probably nicer than the one I have because mine is a like $20 one from Amazon, and one of the screws is loose, so sometimes my microphone just kind of goes like erectile dysfunction and goes down. So that's that's fun.
When was this? Oh, that was 2017. Is when I bought it. Oh, I've had this for a while.
Yeah.
You're.
You're.
I spent $145 on mine.
Hot damn.
I mean, I spent 200 on the fucking monitor interface. Also, I literally just realized that I have a pass through on the front of my fucking on this mixer. So after all these years, finally fucking noticed it.
Why is this game capture never gets the actual window that I want? It always takes the DM one first. Okay, come on.
Because it knows what they want.
It's like, come on, man, just give us this, man.
Give us the fucking.
I want to see it.
Stop being a bin.
You want to know what's funny is that the only difference between the Dungeon Master view and like the player view is I get more information on my combat tracker, and then I also have like access to like a different kind of map. Like that's pretty much it.
It's baloney. I don't trust it.
Dude, Wooks just said I loaded this and I heard Troy. I'm out.
I'm out.
Oh shit, hilarious. Let's see.
What was I doing?
Okay, this is gonna work eventually. Oh, I got it. Nailed it. Okay, so now I can transition the screen.
What? Why is this not? What's going on?
There we go. Okay. Sorry, just cleaning this up.
Oh, Twitch.tv.
Okay, how you guys doing today?
How we're doing? We're alright. It's been a
In a
long
row.
day.
Has it been a long ass week to anyone else? Like it feels
Yes.
like forever since our last D&D session. Even though
Yeah, it has been. I went to the beach this morning and it was raining, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! I fucking hate the beach. Why did I come here?"
Okay.
Which beach?
Well, I'm in Fort Myers, so I went to the Fort Myers beach.
There you go.
There you go.
Matthew, I apologize, bro. I don't know if you got the text I sent. Happy belated. I totally didn't know it was your birthday.
oh no, you're all good. Thanks, man.
You know what's crazy is
boy.
it feels like yesterday we were celebrating Matt's last birthday.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Oop.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Now 23.
Oh wow, we're
Oh God, what the fuck?
Old man.
we're already at 5 people in my viewership. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
all us.
No,
Let's
you
go.
no you guys aren't even there yet.
Oh, well, I'm in here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in here. I'm in here too.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
What's up? Why is that music
Oh,
cutting
whoa.
out?
I don't know. Why am I the only one on the stream? I'm not Grumpy Guru.
I have my camera on, right?
I only see me
Who's that?
on Twitch.
Yeah, for whatever reason it is not swapping between us.
It ain't me.
I'll turn my camera on a second. I'm currently stuffing my face.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. I got it at a decent hour. No tables
Look at
for
that.
3 hours.
Look at that.
Okay. Oh man, let's see. Let me get. Where the hell's my? I swear. Like I set up my desk like perfectly, and I still lose shit.
I know that feeling.
For whatever reason, it is still not swapping cameras.
I don't trust it.
Hmm.
Alright, John, here's your chance. You gotta just ruin, you gotta pretend
Focus.
you're Grumpy Guru.
Take over the stream.
John is now the dungeon master for the rest of this
Hello.
stream.
It's me, Grumpy Guru. Thank you for supporting my brand. In return, I support racism and beating children.
What?
Thank you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Hold on. You just went up one viewer. You're welcome.
It's one of them Proud Boys.
Tuning in, he uses one phone call to video chat, Twitch TV.
There you go.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it is still not swapping. For whatever reason, John is just going to be the only face that people see tonight.
I don't like it. I'll turn mine off real quick and see if that helps reset it or something.
Okay, now it's swapped back to me. Wait,
I just have higher priority or something.
maybe.
It's obvious because John is prettier.
Don't
mean-
say that.
Yeah.
We're different forms of exotic.
Let's see.
John, I don't know if anything about you is exotic.
Hey, listen. Ever hear of the faraway country of Poland?
This is. Now it's just not showing me at all. 1 second. Let me turn off my camera. Okay.
We're back to John.
Nope, yeah, just forever John.
Yeah. If you right-click in Discord, you can focus this person. Does that change your thing, or is that a stream setting you have?
I guess it focuses me. Try talking now.
I don't know. Okay.
Nope. Just forever. Forever going to be on you, John.
No pressure.
Yeah, if I focus it on me, it doesn't swap.
Damn.
I'm gonna reload my Discord real quick just to see if maybe it's my streamer mode or something.
Okay. I mean, if the camera's focused on me the whole time, you guys might pick up that I haven't taken damage for like 3 sessions. And then we're doomed. Every time I just slip past, I get a stupid grin on my face.
Let's see. Where's my Discord button? Quit Discord. Let's reload that Discord real quick. And then once I get everything working, we are going to start this session.
Ability and the unconscious things are applied by the game, and you can't take them off yourself.
Guys, I'm consistently stable. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, when I first joined Fantasy Grounds, you guys had beaten my character to death, and I couldn't, like, do anything. So I'm familiar with that effect. Just trying out rolls by beating my ass.
We had to test to make sure it worked. And you were the only target that could not defend themselves.
Okay, let's see. Maybe my sensitivity is a little bit too high. And it's just like canceling me out.
In other news, Fantasy Grounds will let you beat a dead horse repeatedly for all the time. Tokens there.
Yeah, it. Okay. Huh. Well, it looks like Discord's gonna be weird. So let me just go ahead and load up this map real quick. In the meantime, we are on level 4. As far as I know, Twitchy is still with you guys.
We don't know that.
Yeah, Twitchy's still watching you guys, but you can't really.
It's a ghost.
Something brushed my thigh.
You guys just ever feel like we're being watched and it just cuts to Twitchy in the corner? Staring.
His mouth agape as usual.
Yeah. Because anytime you roll a natural 20 on perception, I want to be able to see Twitchy.
Just for a brief moment.
Just, yeah.
What was that in the corner?
Okay. Oh wow, we went from like 10 to 7. Crazy.
Woo!
8.
Look at that. Okay, so the hell is this alligator just sitting in front of a D&D table?
Waiting for the game to start.
Okay, so so the last time that you guys played, we had just encountered 2 driders off in this far off cavern with a bunch of giant spiders that led into like this kind of like this cave entrance that was covered in spider webs. You guys did not proceed further. Instead, you decided that you're going to backtrack and try to take a long rest. You were able to take a long rest. You are now awake.
All except me. I kept watch so we didn't get eaten by spiders.
Yes.
Since we came down here, do we have any sort of understanding of day and night cycles? Like where we're at along the 24-hour period?
You would have had some sort of semblance of time in your first initial floors. Now it's kind of hard to tell.
Damn.
Yeah.
When we sleep, we sleep.
I'm afraid I didn't bring my timepiece.
The passage of time is a little wonky right now.
I mean, to be fair, he should be able to get the long rest because we can, or at least a short rest because we can take, 2 hours of it.
Oh, I mean,
doesn't have to be sleeping, so we can take off shifts.
I'm like actively keeping watch, making sure we don't get bopped off in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And the only thing that would help me would be a long rest. Meta-wise.
Roswell Nine Fingers, no take the amateur.
That's right. That's my new tag. Can't wait to get rocked this coming session.
Take 2 steps out, just wham.
Hey, listen, I figure as long as y'all are in good fighting condition, I am too. Need a couple of meat shields to take up the brunt of the force, you know?
How about a shell shield?
Works for me. Ever hear of turtle shell soup? Terrible. Wouldn't recommend it.
Rock just looks at you for a moment like, how offensive, but doesn't comment any further.
Sorry, bad joke.
There's still meat in that shell.
Anyways, yeah, y'all good to go? Sorry to interrupt you, Norwalk. I'm just itching to get out of here.
Shall we continue the way we were going?
After you.
All right, and walking.
Okay, so let's zoom in on your little adventuring group here. So you're going back up.
I guess that's right. That's where we're going, right?
Where the Driders were trying to run away towards.
Okay.
I would rather not go back to the frog who seeks our damnation.
Gotcha.
I like the frog.
And walking.
Pretty terrifying.
Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, I know you cleaned up these tokens, but I'm assuming we would essentially be walking back in on top of corpses.
Yes. So
Yes.
So
All
there are
corpses
body.
still-
Yes, all the Driders and the spider corpses are still on the ground. They've began to rot at this point, just slightly.
does not seem like
So
anything else is showing up.
no one's come to pick them up. And if we look to the area in the northeast, have the smaller spiders started to reform that webbing? Or were they all burnt to death?
Which ones?
Up on the northern side.
Yeah.
Previously, this was too dense to pass.
Yeah, so it's still very dense as it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. So if you wanted to make your way through that, you would essentially have to break your way through the webbing once more.
Gotcha.
And-
I am not at all interested.
Okay. Gotcha.
Quick question: would I have to roll for this? But are spiders like intelligent enough to like hoard stuff? Like, do they keep stuff for themselves? They just care about eating.
So giant spiders, as a monster, it is still considered a monstrosity. So they're not a being of higher intelligence. If they tend to have like little quirks and stuff, it's mostly because they think it's food.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, but that is for basic giant spiders. There's obviously different breeds of spiders out there, spiders from different realms, and ones that can, there's just so many possibilities. Not only that, but certain monsters and things like that in this kind of world, you can enhance a creature to almost be like a wizarding pet or things like kind of like what the Drow do with their spiders, right? They train them almost like dogs.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Roswell and I'm interested to see what's back there. Aren't you?
I mean, as interested as the next guy, I'm sure, but last time we looked, it was spiders.
Dead spiders.
I think we're going to see spiders anyway we go this way.
The southern
Regardless of our
had
options.
Driders. Perhaps we should head north, where they don't want us to go.
Well, it seems to be a dead end for us up there unless we take care of it and not waste our time, but labor heavily. We can at least see what is this way.
Yeah,
What they were
might as well
wanting
take a
to-
look.
Lead
There's
the
a water.
way.
Yeah, there's a Water Davian saying, "The road less traveled, it's probably for a reason. Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
I would be actively cautious because I know this is where they came from.
Yep.
So I don't know if you want me to roll or anything, but I'm just trying to actively be cautious as we walk this way. I know we walked over traps last, but
Hey, so y'all, before we get any further, we see any more Driders, we shoot on sight, yeah?
I have a feeling they'll be doing the same with us, so yes.
So we'll return the courtesy. I'll continue to walk with my short bow drawn and an arrow kind of knocked and ready to draw.
Okay, so I want you guys to go ahead and roll a perception check once you enter this hallway.
Oh.
So,
Dirty 20.
There we go.
okay. Pretty good rolls, pretty good rolls. Okay, so while you are going through this particular part of the cavern, you notice that there are more spider webs in this direction, but they're a lot lighter. They're almost as if they're just gripping the walls, almost making it so that the entire room itself is almost like a giant web bubble, in a way. In this room, you immediately start seeing carved pieces of zirkwood scattered around the outer perimeters. And they're carved in figurines with bits and pieces of leather type parchment with writing on it in Undercommon.
I'm sorry, Carlos, give me a reminder of Zerkwood again.
Zirkwood was those large fungus that look almost like trees, and they were near the alchemist. So they're essentially like a mushroom that is so hard that it resembles that of tree bark. And then you can actually take these mushrooms and cook them, make them into all sorts of things. But down here, you've noticed that people have been making them into essentially like boat-like structures, or using them to make, like arrows, things like that. So almost using it like any other kind of wood. But they are, in fact, mushrooms.
And you said there's Undercommon written on this Zerkwood?
There's Undercommon written on parchment that's soft, almost like a leather.
Got it.
Seems we'll be entering their den. Perhaps we
Just
should
be careful.
investigate.
I'm gonna. Well, we can clearly see into there. So.
Yeah, so in this room, there is no other entities. There's no driders, no spiders. It looks like this may have been some sort of shrine that they have created to honor their gods.
I would say that I immediately go up to the parchment, and I don't even since you can see my perception's low, I'm not really worried about what's going on around me, and I just grab it immediately and start reading it.
Can you read Undercommon?
I can speak it, so I assume I can read it, yes?
If it's one of your languages, you can read and write.
Yes, it is my other language, yes.
Okay, so you notice that a lot of the words are just, my queen, how I love thee, and little tiny snippets of love letters to Loth, the drow god.
It's
And
like what I wrote in high school.
and one of them is a little haiku that says, "My queen of spiders, dark diamond of the abyss, snare me in your web."
Sounds exactly
Whoa.
like letters I wrote in high school.
It seems like one of these drow had a fetish. Nothing but love letters and whatnot.
One of them seems like all of them.
Listen, I have bad experiences with drow love torture chambers. If anyone's going first, that ain't me.
Well, if I venture a guess, I think this is the end of the road. Or not.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So as Norwalk enters the southern part of the of this chamber, you notice that there is a archway that looks like it has 6 stone niches, each one containing a stone figurine. The figurines represent a black dragon, a unicorn, an umber hulk, an owl bear, a minotaur, and a manticore. And it is covered in webs. And carved into the walls adjacent to this archway is a stylized image of a mountain with a full moon symbol above it.
By the way, I want to keep the parchment with the haiku.
Okay.
Do you have a handout for this? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to write some of this down.
I do not have a handout
Here,
for this
I can-
portion.
That full moon above a mountain, is that like a religious symbol? Can I do a history or religion check to see if I recognize it from somewhere?
Go for it. Do a history check, and then also do a perception check for me.
Okay. History is an 11, and perception-wise, 17.
Okay, so... Hmm?
Oh no, sorry.
No, go for it. Ask.
Oh no, I was gonna. So this is like an arch with the symbols carved, like the depictions of these animals drawn on them, or
They're carved into the stone itself.
okay.
Yeah, so they are carved. So as you're looking over it, you can see that the full moon symbol doesn't have any sort of religious symbolism behind it. It's just like a nice depiction of it. But you notice that as you're gazing upon this symbol, that there's a 1/2-inch diameter hole in the middle of it.
In the middle of the moon.
In the middle of the moon.
Okay.
How big are the statues?
They are carved into it, but they're varying sizes, depicting like kind of like the scale of these actual monsters in real life. The Umber Hulk being one of the bigger ones.
Oh, so these are like big depictions of these monsters.
Yeah, they're covering the archway. So imagine if the arch is kind of curved around, they're along the entire side of it, while the mountain is kind of carved in the recess of this cavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Norwalk and I'm like, do you think it's some sort of keyhole to an entrance?
Perhaps.
I mean, that's my thought.
The figurines don't look like they're built into the thing, right? I can't pull them out and place them into the hole.
So they are carved in, but if you touch one, you can actually kind of shimmy it out, almost like a brick in a wall.
Gotcha. And just to be sure, before we do anything else, I just pick up a rock and I pass it through the archway.
Okay.
Drop a little pebble in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Alright.
I'd also like to check for Arcana. Just is there any feeling of magic whatsoever emitting from this area?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. Okay, so you can feel that there's a spell being placed here, but it is lying dormant. The magic is not actively flowing through this arch right now.
Got it.
Okay. So there's some sort of trigger to activate whatever's going on here.
Either it's missing a piece, and it's somewhere in this room, hopefully, or we have to take one of the statues, and, well, whichever one aligns with the moon, I'm guessing.
Carlos, what were you said 6 monsters?
Black dragon, unicorn, umber hulk, owlbear, minotaur, and manticore.
The
Can I-
first thing that comes to mind is owlbear. Because moon, but I don't think that's right.
And then I'm thinking the unicorn. If I can shimmy that figurine out and just jam the horn into the hole.
Yeah, and just to make sure when Norwalk, it intrigues me, so I immediately just kind of start investigating the room for another piece that might fit there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation, Sora. Perfect. So you walk around the room, and it's honestly just a lot of Loth figurines just carved out of the Zerkwood. Almost as if these Driders had nothing better to do all day than worship their god.
How much space is in this archway? So you have the archway, and then behind it, like, is there like a solid foot of like space to walk through, or is it like basically just brick wall?
It would be about a foot, but after that is just more wall.
Many a strong beast carved into these walls. Carlos, as I say that, where's the manticore? I want to just touch the carving on the wall.
So they're all embedded into the arch, but then you can pull them out. So they're in order from left going over to the right.
Okay.
Like clockwise, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's gonna be on the map. I'm gonna just kind of fiddle with the manticore one because I feel like I'd be like the strongest beast here is obviously what I would like to fight.
Yep. Okay, so you touch the manticore figurine. You kind of like start fiddling around with it in the arch, but nothing's coming out, or like nothing's happening once you mess around with it.
Does it come out if I pull on it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh. Well, yeah, what happens when I do that? Because I'm doing that.
Nothing happens.
Oh, bet.
Comes
So
out.
I just got this thing.
Yep.
Free stuff.
Free stuff!
Oh man, I
It's
just
a
got
loot arch.
I just got a collectible, bro.
Is there anything in the hole left behind?
Yeah, just the kind of like
Space.
just a space.
The gap.
Yeah, the gap.
And which figurine has the like hole in it?
It's not the figurine that has the hole. It's the top of the mountain has a moon that has a hole.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a rapid guess. I'm gonna go to the owlbear. I'm gonna take out the owlbear, and I'm gonna try and put it in the hole somehow to see if there's any way that it fits.
Okay, so you try, but there is no way that this owl bear has any sort of protrusion or part of it that would fit through this particular hole.
That's why I got that feeling about the unicorn. I'll do the same. Jostle that unicorn out and try to stick its horn in, because that's the only part I think would like fit. Because he said it was like a small gap in the full moon, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So
all right, I will try that.
As you take out the unicorn and put the horn through the moon, the entire gate starts illuminating with a bluish hue as it springs to life, and a giant portal opens up. As soon as the portal opens, you feel a strong wave of air push through the portal, and just kind of pushes you strong enough to kind of make you inch back just slightly as a voice enters your mind instantaneously and says, "You are not ready for this. Do not proceed, for you will die." And it's
That
the,
sounds
and,
like
it,
an
and it
invitation to me, and I run now. I'm just kidding.
Did we hear that once before, or was that with our previous lives?
that was with your previous lives.
Okay, cool.
You mean the ones that died after not taking the
Yes.
air of the hospital?
Well, it seems to me we went the right way. What does it look like, by the way? Is it just pitch black? Like, can we see beyond it, or is it just like?
You can't see beyond it. It's kind of like a shimmering light.
Oh, it's a portal.
Yeah. Well, the voice just told you do not go through that, or else you will die. So technically, it's not the right way if you listen to the voice.
Can I make an insight check? on
Yeah, I
that?
was gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
Go for it.
Matt
Do
we
really
recognize
wants
it?
to be like, that sounds good. Let's not do that. But I know the turtle would.
Oh shit!
Straight to
What was
floor
it?
21. Let's do it.
Straight double digits. I mean, straight single digits today.
Oh yeah, 12.
Okay. The voice sounds trustworthy.
Was it a male or a female voice?
It was a female.
Okay, with
Oh.
with that insight check, did it sound trustworthy as in like concerned for us or like taunting us? Like,
Concern.
okay, cool, shit, all right. Maybe the girl talking to the frog wasn't wrong after all.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, I think we should take the figurine with us. And I With
To make-
unless anyone stops me, I grab the unicorn
Hey,
To,
Yeah.
to
it's all
makes,
you, pal.
if it makes you all feel any better, this isn't the first unknown portal I've jumped into.
What was the first? First I heard of this.
I don't remember.
Seems that turned out well enough. Either way, we'll keep that one in our back pockets.
Okay, so
Should
as
we
soon-
hold-
as-
Should we like hold hands or something when we jump in here?
they're-
We're not jumping in.
you guys are not jumping in because once Norwalk pulls the figurine out, the portal closes.
Uh,
Well,
All right.
do you think we should leave the figure in here for our next lives,
No.
or take
Let's-
it with us?
Let us take it. Just in case we come
Go
back.
big or go home. Come on. It's ours now.
We will face this challenge eventually.
I will add it to my inventory then. Unicorn, figurine.
Yeah, the last time we got that warning, we were on the second level.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking
Carlos,
like 5 pages of notes back.
Do you have a what's it called? A map number so that I can reference the unicorn figurine in?
A map number?
Yeah. for
Put
your
put 10.
10. Map figurine in area 10.
Yes.
oh,
Dang,
bummer.
beautiful.
I thought we were gonna teleport somewhere.
I'm sure we will eventually.
You'll get your fix. Don't worry. Now, as far as our next course of action, it looks like the only way to go is through that spider hallway.
Yes. And Hendrix just starts running back.
Before I leave the room, I want to just like look over the room. Besides the thing we just looked at, is there
Spider
anything
hallway.
besides all
Yes.
these?
And
messages
Hendrix just
to
starts
what seems to be
running
their god?
back.
Or is that all there is? Before I leave the room, that and the portal, obviously.
Okay, sorry.
Bunch of law figurines.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, I just want to like overlook the room again, just
Okay.
to make sure that there's anything besides the figurines and whatnot.
Okay. So let's
Is
see.
there anything to find?
There is. Let me see. 1 second. So you see a set, like a couple sets of calligraphy tools, and a couple wood carver tools, and then just the statues of Loth. Like it's not. There's not really anything of value.
I do not have such fine handiwork. I cannot make use of these.
Me neither, pal. You don't strike me as the delicate type to begin with. Best we leave that stuff in the hands of professionals.
For someone who counts on their hands, I figure that you'd probably be able to do something. It's fine.
Listen, man, writing's not my strong suit. Now put a
Neither.
set of dice in my hand, and I can make some magic happen. Know what I mean?
Snake eyes.
Cough, cough. As the most dexterous in the group, I figured you'd be good at calligraphy tools. Cough, cough, nudge, nudge.
Jeweler's tools, man. Purely practical.
Mama never told me how to write.
Had to learn on the streets. How to read street signs.
Seeing a lot of pencils in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
How to read street signs.
Put me in front of a red octagon. That means stop. I learned.
So I stopped before these rocks and was like, looks like this is our only option at the moment.
Hendrix, would you care to fire breathe again? Or grant one of us fire breath to lead the way?
Sure. I'll cast it upon myself. Yeah. So I can now breathe fire for a minute, and I'll go on ahead.
I will follow close behind.
I'll take
Okay.
up the rear. Again, bow at the ready.
Okay, so as you guys are going through this area, you start casting fire on this again, and Hendrix starts receiving a voice in his head. Only Hendrix. So I'm gonna. Oh wait, I don't have a whisper room in this thing. No.
Damn.
Ouch.
Pull him into Among Us
You
or
can
something.
text. You can text it to me.
No, I'll just put you into a different channel. 1 second.
All right, cool.
Fuck.
Okay, it's going to be that female voice again,
Mm-hmm.
telling you that if you continue this way, you are going away from your objective. And if you want to continue this way, there is most certainly going to be a very large battle for you.
For me or for us? Like,
For all of you, essentially. Yes.
okay. So she's saying that I'm moving away from my objective.
Yes. You're moving away from the objective as a group. So, like, if you want to go this way, you are not going deeper into the dungeon. You are actually going away from the dungeon.
Okay. Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
They're going to see your insight roll. They're going to be like, oh, God.
Alright. Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Okay, cool. We'll take you back.
Alright.
Got any questions?
So let's see. So it's saying I'm moving away though. Can I ask it a question?
Yeah, go for it.
So what do you mean away? Like leaving the dungeon, leaving the floor?
This direction only leads to sorrow, and it is no longer part of what is known as the Undermountain. I can no longer protect you if you go this direction.
I can no longer protect you. What the fuck? Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
What's up, friend? Welcome
So
back.
I immediately stop in my tracks and I turn around to you both very dramatically and I say, I am no longer with you all. Hendrix is now gone.
What?
I'm just
Excuse me?
kidding. I'm just kidding. Look, this voice in my head sounds really weird right now. It's basically telling me if we go this way, there's nothing but sorrow and sadness, and it won't be able to protect us. But then again, we went the other way, and it said that we die.
It's the same voice.
Well,
I mean, I think so. It sounds the same. But to be quite honest with you, Narwhal, I'd rather be dead than sad.
I'm not quite sure.
I think you need to rethink your priorities.
Not a warrior.
What?
Depression.
I don't know why. Just imagine him dropping a taco and then jumping off a bridge.
But there's one more thing. It said that if we go this way, we're leaving the Undermountain into a place that is not the Undermountain. A place that will no longer be protected.
You consider us protected right now?
Hey man, I'm just telling you what the voice said. I have no idea how Mama's talking.
Some guardian angel this is.
I am unsure of how much of this voice is part of the game and simply Carlos trying to make sure we don't die again.
¿Por qué no
Like,
dos?
So
Like-
we walk one way and go deeper in the Undermountain. We walk this way and, by my guess, go into spider turf and die the same way.
There's still plenty of this floor left we haven't explored. If it is... Say this voice isn't truthful, and we can venture this way. If it's leaving the Undermountain, I don't believe it to be the place we want to go anyway.
Absolutely not. Listen, my guess, all these drow, all these spiders around, different thing entirely. Here, let's check something out. And I'm gonna go and, like, carve a chunk out of the wall, like, beat a piece of stone and see if it regenerates like we've seen in other parts of the Undermountain here.
Okay. So you go up to the stone wall, you start like carving out a piece of this thing, and you just kind of hold this chunk waiting 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After about 5 minutes, you notice it is not regenerating.
See? Had a hunch. If we go this way, I'm not interested. Spider turf, no magic items, no thanks.
I raise my finger up and I'm like, oh, I forgot one more thing. The voice said if we head north, this way, there's nothing but bloodshed awaiting us. That we'll be involved in a big battle.
Warrior's death, maybe.
Say less, and Forknock just runs.
That's all you had to say, man. I know not of this voice in your head. However, we apparently all heard the voice back there. I don't think a voice would deceive all of us, but the voice in your head could just be deceiving you.
Listen, at the end of the day, whoever it is that spoke to you, Hendrix, didn't want us going that way. For what reason? I don't know.
Well, it seems like we only have two choices, and both of them are the wrong choice.
No, you
Humans do.
no you have multiple choices.
We
Oh,
can't head back.
There was another path the way we were originally, right?
Yes, there was.
I can't. Yeah, for some reason that map is part of the map is hidden to me now. I don't know why.
I
Yeah,
say
I
we
lost my
go
memory
through
of
the
it.
portal.
Hendrix. No.
Yeah.
I have an idea. What if we tie a rope around you, let you go into the portal, and then after
Yeah.
I don't know 3 tugs, if we pull back an empty rope, we'll not go in.
Yeah, just let us know what you see, pal.
That was sarcasm, Hendrix. Please don't do that.
He was pondering very hardly over there.
I mean, I was down for it.
Well,
Listen.
then again, what is our goal here? It seems that we're all down here for different reasons. Do we share a common one?
I think the only common thing we share
Glory.
is heading deeper.
Mm-hmm.
If I
Glory's
may,
on my list too, to add an extent.
if I
Further
may,
down, more fights, more glory, more honor.
I still did find intrigue in defeating these drow. Wasn't that something you're put here to do, Roswell?
That's right. Halster brought me back. I owe him a bit of a favor. Take out those drow down here. You know what? I'm sorry. With all that's been going on, I seem to have forgotten all about that. You really think we can take them? You got my back?
If I remember you telling me correctly, they said all the drow in the Undermountain, correct? The voices.
I believe so.
believed That way is not towards the Undermountain anymore.
Technically correct. You'd make a great addition to the gang.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct. So then, back the way we came?
I'm down for it.
We could always leave it to a vote. Do you know how the voting system works, everyone?
You all registered with the Magisters?
Regardless of whichever way we go, I know I will get my fight.
And I got your back. I'll get my glory and you get yours, pal.
There we go. This is all I require.
Alright, if it means heading down Spider Hallway, no thanks. Let's head back this way. I didn't watch your backs in the dead of night so you could throw away your lives in the morning, alright?
That's where you
Or
were
even,
wrong.
what time is it? That's where you're wrong, pal.
It's middle of the daytime. We're done. And we're walking.
I seem to have lost my memory of this part of the cave, so allow me to re-walk it and re-reveal it.
Hendrix, while everyone like walks away like a few feet, like he'll whisper back towards the north, Carlos, and he'll be like, "Did I do the right thing?" Trying to see if he'll get a response.
All you feel is a slight breeze hit you.
Jesus.
I continue on.
But like a yes breeze?
Yeah, I roll insight.
I wrote insight on the breeze.
On the breeze.
Oh my gosh. You guys are ridiculous. It's a yes breeze.
Okay, cool. It was like a tropical breeze. Awesome.
The tropical breeze down in the caves. The scent of pineapple and coconut.
Okay. So as you guys are walking back down this hallway, you smell the remnants of smoke and the smell of cooked fish as you venture back in this direction.
I lost you guys. Where'd you go?
They went down
Back
the hallway.
to the west.
Oh, Dad, I'm lost.
I do not remember this smell. You must be careful.
Perhaps more adventurers or people trying to survive, not necessarily fight. But
I'll drag Hendrix to where everybody's at. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. I saw you hanging out in this little alcove and just like, wait a second, he's lost.
Guys!
If this was a survival D&D, he would have been dead. It's like, you're lost. Roll survival checks.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna keep walking down this hall with my polearm like at the ready,
Yeah.
just trying to be careful and not make any noise while I walk down this hall.
Okay.
Follow. I want to make a perception check to hear if I can, like.
Yeah, hey, if go for your perception. If we're going the sneaky route, I can take a peek ahead too.
Perception.
Knock,
It's solid 12. That's like my third 5.
You're gonna run out of them.
Fives all around.
Do you want us to roll stealth checks, Carlos? Or?
If you're trying to be stealthy, roll stealth check.
Sure, I'll do the same.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, everybody.
Huh.
Please excuse my heavy-footed friends.
Okay, so Roswald is not making a sound right now. Norwalk is trying his hardest to not crunch on the rocks underneath his feet. But Hendrix and Forgnag are very loud.
I'm just like fucking clacking my polearm against the wall by accident, like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Blind man in cane.
his footsteps are quiet, but his polearm just.
Hendrix is walking on his tiptoes, but he's talking mad loud to Roswald. He's like, "What is it like to meet Hallister? How is he?"
You guys, do you think we're being stealthy right now?
Oh my god. Just exasperated, like, shh, quiet down, man.
Hey man, shut the fuck up.
Trying to tiptoe.
Sneaky.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay, so when you guys get to this part of the the hallway, you can hear what sounds like somebody kind of shifting around. I guess like some adventuring gear or some sort of bags. They're not being quiet at all. Like, they're not being stealthy in any shape or form. But the smell of cooked fish is getting stronger and stronger as you venture further down this hallway.
Guys, if this is who I think it is, I think we should. Oh, we don't.
Oh, we don't know him.
Roswald.
Wow, I'm so fucking lost.
The only person
'Cause
that
you
knows
guys died.
the only person who knows him is Roswald.
Jeez.
And I had, like, a moral quandary with him trying to murder some, what were they? Deep gnomes?
Oh yeah, because him and Zabrant, they did. Yeah, they did.
You have to be this tall to be living. Alright, so we're walking.
Okay, so as you guys are walking in, you can see clearly, especially Roswald, that it is in fact Rex. And he
Oh,
and he is
fuck.
sitting in front of a somewhat, I guess, fizzled out fire, and on top of the fire, impaled on a large zirkwood branch, is a kuatoa that he has cooked and began eating bit by bit.
A what?
A kuatoa is a humanoid fish person.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, is it like mermen down here or something?
I mean, we're right near the river.
Fair.
Yes, and as soon as you guys walk in, he hears you guys coming from the hallway, and without even turning around, he is still munching on what looks like the arm of the kuatoa. As he turns and, or without even turning around, he just goes like, "If you came here to steal some of my food, there's plenty. Although I must warn you, it doesn't taste that good." And then he gets up slowly and turns around and sees like the eclectic group of adventurers, and immediately looks at the orc and is just like, "Huh, I haven't killed a Nork in quite a few weeks.
And we will keep it that way.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while longer before you do, pal. Don't worry. Listen,
And then
Rex,
he
good to see you doing.
he hears Roswald and just like, oh, if it isn't a Roswald, 7 fingers.
Actually, it's 9 fingers, but it's good to see you too. What's your name? Dex? Dickhead.
Hendrix out loud, making it more awkward. Whoa. You two know each other?
Through a temporary alliance, yeah. We parted ways amicably, as far as I recall.
Yes, I left after you refused my offer with that hobgoblin to increase the rate for his dagger. I was a little disappointed. Could have really used the coin. What are you doing down here?
I mean, same thing as you, I imagine. Looking to get a little deeper, find out more info, scope the place out.
You know,
What are you doing here, actually?
You know, funny enough, I am actually I'm working with a few people. People who put a pretty generous bounty on your head.
Oh,
Alright, Hendrix is pretty smart, so he can feel the fucking whatever in the room. And I will message Cantrip to Roswald, and I'm like, who is this guy? Can we trust him?
he is quick on the trigger, pal. If he's saying he's after the bounty on my head, I get the feeling he's looking to collect as soon as he can.
Oh, fuck.
And if
Now,
I'm gonna say he's working with the drow, pretty sure.
Now, as far as I know, you've done quite a few things down here in the Undermountain, Roswald. But I have more important things to attend to. See, I'm still trying to get down into the deeper crevices of this Undermountain. And the Drow have promised me that if I was to rid them of a entity within the confines of this floor, that they will give me a raft. So how about this? A temporary allegiance. You go kill the monster. I introduce you to the Drow and give you amnesty. And then we all travel down the river together to floor 5.
At this point,
And,
Hendrix whispers and says, we should have took the portal.
I got a bad feeling that he wants us to kill Jibber Jabber.
Oh.
Just on a hunch. And what creature are you after, pal?
Well, there seems to
Amnesty
be
does sound good.
there seems to be some sort of ancient entity hanging out near a large water chamber. It seems to have rid the Kuatoa of its homes. At least that's what this one told me before I killed it. But the Drow are the ones who had this request. You see, gold is great and everything, but I have no use for 5,000 gold piece at the moment. So if I can convince the Drow that you'll kill the monster for them, and say, the raft is my finder's fee.
As long as we can hitch a ride with you to the 5th floor, that raft is petty change. We'd be happy to give it to you after the fact. You sure you can guarantee amnesty if we do this task for the Drow, though? It's no small thing I committed against them. You know, murder.
Well, how about you just ask him yourself? They're to the south of this room.
Oh boy. I'm gonna roll insight, actually, and see if he doesn't mean to stab me in the back the second I try to check it out.
Okay.
I would like to double up on that.
18 on insight.
Okay. Okay, as always, Rex is always honest.
Until he's not. He's always honest, but he changes his mind.
He changes his mind on the fly, but he always tells you exactly what he's feeling.
Okay. Alright. Rex, I, at the least, if y'all are with me, we're willing to hear you out, go talk to these Drow. As you say, this could be mutually beneficial. Oh boy.
So he gets up, and then just kind of like moves away from the fire and then urges all of you guys to just follow him into this southern hallway.
Before we go, I point at the thing and I'm like, "Can I have a piece of that?"
If you want. Although they taste more rotten than fresh. It's up to you.
I try it. How does it taste?
It tastes like rotten fish.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah. He takes a bite, goes ew, and then he takes another bite, goes ew, and then he just taking bites.
Wait, question: is there any blood coming from this thing, or is it all cooked up?
It's all cooked up right now.
Damn it! All right, cool.
That's so weird.
I want its blood.
Necromancy.
Fucking necromancers.
Okay,
Bitch.
so
Everyone?
you guys are gonna follow him down.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
A little apprehensively, knowing I could be walking. Well, I will be walking face first into the drow.
Okay,
I
so
recommend you stay behind us, Oswald.
I will happily be in the rear.
as you guys are following this this human, he is kind of like just like kind of picking his teeth with his fingernails, like trying to get the kuato out of his mouth. As you pass, you can see these. You can see that they have set up camp in this larger chamber, and this area is covered with like little baby spiders making webs, statues of Loth as well. But kneeling on the almost on the eastern side of this room, kind of southeastern side of this room, is a drow priestess praying at a giant statue of Loth that they've carved out of Zerkwood. There is also another female standing next to her, carving smaller structures in her hand. You just can't tell what it is yet. She just has a blade in her hand. There's also 2 drow female warriors playing dice off in the southern chamber, and then there are 4 male drow, all huddled around, just kind of waiting, not even talking, just kind of waiting.
how many in total?
You're gonna have 8 drow in this area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So as soon as you walk in, they all like are on high alert. They all look over and they see it's Rex, and their first question out of their mouths is like, "Is the deed done, Rex? You've only been gone half a day." And Rex is just like, "No. The deed is not done. I stopped for a quick bite to eat, but I encountered some old friends of mine who said that they would be happy to help rid you of your problem in the western chambers. But you see, we kind of have a conflict. For one of them is none other than Roswald Seven Fingers."
Hey.
And as soon as the name Roswald leaves his lips, the drow priestess stands up, and she looks over and takes one look at Roswald and just smiles like a very vicious smile. And she goes like, "If it isn't the man who killed my older sister. What is it that you did to her again? Interrupted her playtime and then took her life. I must say, I thank you for that."
Excuse me? You're grateful I killed your sister?
Well, absolutely. She was ahead of me. I am the youngest. If I am to take over the house of Arendar, then all of my siblings must die. For only the truly strong are worthy of taking over the house. You've made my sister Teresa quite upset, though. See, she loved her like a sister. I hated her like a sister.
Hendrix is laughing. He's giggling.
Oh, then
Okay, and who is she? Do I recognize her? I don't believe I do. I know Teresa.
You know Teresa, but you've never met this drow before.
Well, happy I could be of assistance. I don't believe we know each other, though. As you know, I'm Roswald, 9 Fingers, and I'm going to cast a glance at Rex. And who are you?
My name is Malith. Malith of Arendar. This is my consort, Thurza, and she points to the drow that was carving the Zerkwood. These are my guardians, Balrin and Telefair. And the worthless men that you see in the southern side of this room are Alternrel, Kalanzar, Rez, and Salbalin.
Yeah. Got it. I'll remember all that. Anyways, Malin, pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you and your sister don't get along so hot, maybe we can strike a deal. You know Rex here, yeah?
I know him as a tool to be used for my own enjoyment and to further my plans, yes.
Well, I myself am well known in Waterdeep to be a famous tool. Maybe I can be of your assistance.
God damn it. Oh,
You want to take care of a little creature, little monster problem? Great. Rex, my gang here and I, we take care of this guy. And you get your sister off my back. Sound good? Oh, and also a rat from my guy Rex here.
You see, what my sister does is not really my concern too much. If she wants you dead, she'll kill you herself. Now, that doesn't mean that I have to kill you if you're useful to me. So how about this? You do what I want, and I let you pass to floor 5 or wherever else that you want to go, and I won't give chase until you're at least, let's say, a day's past. After that, I will respect the leader of House Arendar's wishes and murder you myself. But if I'm to continue this war on this floor, I would need all of the troglodytes, the Kuotoas, and whatever else is hiding within that water to be killed so that I can pursue my new drow outpost here. Does that sound kind to you? You live, I get what I want. And you remain being the tool that you'd like to be.
It does sound like a pretty slick deal, but I'm not going to take that at face value. How about a 2-day head start?
A 2-day head start. You are asking a lot for a man who has a death wish. And a price on his head. How about this? In the southern room, there is currently 3 adventurers. I've stripped them of all their belongings. I've skinned pieces of their body. If you don't do as I say, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to cut off with their hands. And then I'm going to kill them one by one for every day that you don't return to me with the head of the monster that overtakes the cave.
I see. Great. So what kind of monster are we after?
If I knew that, it would already be dead. All I know is that it's eradicated almost the entire Kuotoa base to the south of this floor, and it currently resides in a large water chamber, and it seems to be able to meld itself into one's mind.
Well, we have a friend that's familiar with that, and I look at Hendrix.
And I wave, and I say hello in Undercommon.
Can I make a nature check based on what she's described to see if I know the monster she's talking about?
Sure.
Oh yeah, nature, just a flat 0. Let's
Yeah, can I also do that with Norwalk too?
Sure.
Shoot.
Okay, so based off of what they're saying, it can be almost anything.
Yeah.
There's several kind of monsters out there that can kind of embed themselves into your mind. The one that comes closest to mind is the little Nothics. But based off of what she's telling you, she would not be terrified of one singular Nothic.
Yeah.
Something bigger.
I'd like to add something on. Should we do this in under a day? We'd like the adventurers.
You have a lot of terms. A term that I'm going to deny.
Well, how unfortunate.
Listen, Norwalk, I've seen what these guys are capable of. We had to bust out of prison at one point. It didn't go so hot. What was that guy's name? The hobgoblin.
Larash.
Larash, yeah. He made it out of prison, but barely. He got pulled into the water and we just kind of left him. It was tragic.
That poor guy.
Come on! She's dead.
Carlos, because I don't remember the description of that room, but because they said it was one with water in it.
Mm-hmm. You guys have not been there.
Okay, I haven't been there at least.
You have not.
Okay.
You've seen the river many times, but you have not seen the room that they're talking about.
Okay.
I
Great.
lean into the group and I go, if she's going to kill one every day, I have a feeling she's going to kill them all anyway. If we're not going to help save these people, then we might as well let them die quickly. And take
Their
the
lives are
easy
none of ours.
tasks.
It just seems kind of wrong to leave them here. But I mean, it's us or them. It seems like. Look, Malin. Which way do we go from here? We'll help you out.
To the south of this chamber, there's a place where we build our rafts. If you continue down that chamber, you can head west into the river. You must swim to the chamber where the creature lurks.
Very well.
Yeah. Wait. Whoa. Hang on. Didn't we get that dagger? Hallister left us a little message that said, "Do not cross," gesturing to the river.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say this out loud?
Quietly.
Crossing is one thing. Going down the river is another.
All right.
Seems like we have no choice. I think if we don't accept, we'll be dead anyway.
There's always a choice. We might be outnumbered, but we're tougher. Probably. As it stands, I'm really leaning towards the idea of not being hunted down by the drow for at least another day. Let's give it a shot. If this thing's out of our league, we can turn tail and risk it with the drow. All right? You guys in?
Will Rex be joining us?
Seems like it's in his best interest too.
I believe he wanted us to kill it for him, so that way he didn't have to do anything. Am I correct there, Rex?
Absolutely. Why would I put myself out there and risk my own life when I can just send you to die in my place? Maybe you can weaken it, and I can get the final blow.
Pussy.
Challenge accepted.
Why must we swim down the river? I know we will accomplish this task.
I'm gonna have Roswell roll a performance check on the pussy.
Oh.
Can I get that quoted and put in brass? 9.
Ooh, not your best.
He kind of coughs. Pussy. Oh. Okay, so what were the other questions?
Oh, I was saying, why must we swim down the river? I'm pretty sure we'll accomplish this task. Why cannot we take the raft now?
Because the creature in question isn't down the river. It's in a giant room that has a small island. We haven't been able to discern what kind of creature it is. It doesn't show itself. Instead, it uses its Chul minions to attack my drow warriors.
Then Forgnag has a point. It seems that we're being put with a disadvantage if we have no raft. We can get there quicker, more efficiently.
Once we succeed, which we will, we'll just be coming back with the raft that you were going to give us anyways.
Cut out the middleman.
We will provide you with a small raft so that you don't have to enter the water, and that is all you'll get.
This is where Rex goes pussy back, right back.
Excellent. Thank you. I mean, after all, this isn't your best interest that we succeed on this task, so thanks for the raft.
And then
what do
she-
y'all say we get going?
She
Yep.
she like kind of gestures over to the south and says, "If you continue down there, you may find a raft that's suitable to your needs. Although, do not look into the eyes of any of our creatures. I can't be responsible if one of our quaggoths decides to tear your arms off because you looked at it the wrong way."
Quaggoths are the little brown creatures, right?
Let me see if I can find a picture of a quaggoth.
And Chul while you're at it.
Chul are like giant lobster people.
Yuck.
Delicious.
Oh, I remember what
Yeah, let's find out how they taste actually.
Lobster, lobster.
I remember what they are now.
Yeah.
Tastes like lobster.
Okay, one second. Images and maps, and let me look for quaggoth.
Yeah. I know Quasit, but not Quaggoth.
Oh my gosh. I always do this thing where I'm like, I search, and I'm like, how come nothing shows up? It's because I'm searching just the maps. Okay, so Quaggoth, and this is what you guys will see. So
I
that's,
remember that.
so that's a
I remember
Quaggoth.
the Evil Yetis.
Yep, and then Chul.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know?
Yeah, monsters. Not kosher.
That's pretty sick.
And then Chul's.
Crab.
Ooh, that's cool.
Crab.
A
Dude,
jewel looks
I,
delicious.
I love I love how high res these images are in Fantasy Grounds though. Like they're really clean.
Zoom in all the way.
Yeah, so you guys have those in your library now, so you'll be able to go back.
Cool.
Chul ain't kosher. No, they're not. It's got a shell. Ain't kosher.
It's
That
like
makes
an
me
emotional show.
that makes me wonder: is a turtle kosher?
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe just the shell.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel down south, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Matt, that's the second time we've been racist towards your turtle too. Just straight ignorant.
At
I have
one
a
po-
weird question now that we brought it up. Are roaches kosher?
No, roaches would not be kosher because roaches are, I guess, in like the bottom feeder families. So in order for something to be considered kosher, it can't be like a bottom feeder. And since roaches eat trash and disgusting shit, they are not kosher.
Well, the only reason why I asked that is because apparently if you have a shellfish allergy, you're also allergic to roaches.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Good to know.
I mean, is their exoskeleton made from probably the same organic material? Is that it?
I mean, the shellfish are technically just bugs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. They're like the shrimp is the roach of the sea.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's fucking disgusting, but I love shrimp.
I love
I love
shrimp
shrimp.
too.
I love shrimp, but I hate
Okay.
roaches. I'm
By
just
the
saying,
way,
I won't dip
The
a roach
duality
in
of man.
cocktail sauce. You know.
that's a fact. Hendrix will stand in the middle of this room and very awkwardly just put a hand up in the air and say "All hail Loth" in undercommon, and then just keep walking.
Yeah,
Get
one
the
of the
claws in
one of the
there.
drow is gonna spit on you as you walk past it.
Can I roll something to like make it not hit me, like athletics or something?
Yeah, grow.
You gotta catch it in your mouth.
Roll,
No, it's acrobatics.
roll in acrobatics.
All right.
Power move this dude. Take it in the mouth.
Oh yeah, it misses
Okay,
me.
so it misses you, but he's gonna mutter undercomment at you, saying like, "You filth, you dare not speak her name."
And then I'll say back in undercommon, "Don't worry, I'll be back for you." And I'll just keep walking.
Oh no!
Don't
man.
pick a fight, man. We negotiated.
I like how the guy that has no armor class is like picking fights with drow elite warriors.
Oh, come on.
Yo, whose man's is this?
Guys, you guys know Hendrix follows the qualms of his personality.
As we're walking through, I would like to make, I don't know, perception investigation check to take inventory, so to speak.
Okay.
I want to see how many drow are wielding like bows and swords, how many have spell books on their side, how many
Okay.
have both.
So the drow that is her consort is holding a spell book on her hip. The other drow are all wielding different, various kinds of weapons. So most of them poison-tipped daggers and blades, like scimitars, and they have bows at like nearby that they can pull
Okay.
and use.
I want to take inventory basically of how many, if we were to have to come back and murder all these people, how many of them are spellcasters, how many of them are...
Looks like 1 to 7.
Yeah.
Well, remember, the one that spoke to you first is also a priestess, so chances are she knows magic as well.
Yeah.
Gonna get spiritual weapons.
Alright. And, if we keep going south, that's where they want us to go, right?
South and then west across the river.
Yeah, so keep going south, and then eventually you'll go west.
Can I see the, tortured adventurers in the room to my right?
Hold on a second, what the hell is that?
Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick.
Yeah.
Sounded like something came crashing down. I don't know if you guys heard that, or it was just me.
I heard a little
I heard.
bit.
I'm guessing it was
Oh,
the
power
cats.
outage.
Who had a power outage?
Jordan says power outage, very brief.
Damn. Well, my computer didn't turn off, so...
Woo!
Woo! Power... Sir Strips, let's go! APC, what's
Yeah.
up? Oh, I'm guessing what I heard was my freaking subwoofer going boom, boom.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, because my
Was that
speaker...
me?
There you go. I'm going to just turn off my speakers just in case we get another power outage. Okay, so... Sorry, where were we?
Uh,
I asked
Matt,
if I
Matt
could
wanted to
see
know about the
tortured
prisoners.
adventurers.
Okay, so you wanted like try to take a gander into the room and see
Can I
the
see
adventures.
the tied up adventurers?
You can see them in the eastern room. So there's 2 rooms to the east. Is a southern eastern room,
Okay.
and you can see them just like they're kind of like tied up against the wall in shackles. So they're kind of like hanging off the ceiling. And in this room, it looks like a lot of different kinds of provisions. So it's like crates and adventuring gear that they've essentially looted from people in the past. And the adventurers are not looking so hot. They are not wearing armor. They are actually in slave-like gear, where it's just like almost like just like their normal clothing that's been ripped apart, or it's dirtied, or something that they put on them when the other clothes got too bloody.
Alright. I guess we keep heading south then.
Yep.
And it's still only the 8 drow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to stay on their good side as long as we can. And listen, we're up against some sort of creature that can potentially assault our mind. Anyone got any tinfoil?
Does anyone have an intelligence score above 11 this time?
Yes.
Excellent.
Great news. Yeah.
I think Troy said he'd be right back, but I imagine he's walking with us. And then if we
Yeah.
run into
Yeah.
anything, we'll pause.
We'll probably say that he is walking ahead of you, because that's most likely what he's doing.
Ooh.
Need multiple rooms.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, so you're still going south from here.
Okay.
Can I poke my head in real quick? Do I see anything of interest in the eastern room?
Yeah, so on the eastern side, you can see it's more of a Zirkwood grove. So it's an immense cavern that is covered in more Zirkwood. Almost like the Zirkwood forest that you saw earlier next to Jibber and Jabber.
This is where they're getting their Zerkwood, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Using it to carve little anime figurines.
Yeah.
Vloth.
Alright,
They're
you start
all
just
into
walking.
this sexy shit, and then anime figurines. This is what's wrong with today's youth. This goes much farther south than I thought it would.
Yes.
Right?
So when you get into this larger chamber, you can see that there is a makeshift raft leaning up against one of these stalactites. and it doesn't look like it's been completed, but if you had to guess, it would be able to bear the weight of at least 5 people. And only 5 people. But it would not be strong enough to take you down the river.
Sounds like some foreshadowing right there.
Little temporary measure. Yeah, so we got the bare minimum right here to make it to this creature.
They said this is where they were building the boats, right? I don't see any other boats nearby that we can potentially steal.
Nothing else.
Damn it.
Better than nothing.
Much better than nothing. Rather not swim through this. Rest in peace, Larash.
How much farther down south is this river?
Gotta keep going.
Alright.
Off we go. Let's drag this raft with us.
How heavy is the raft? I think I can lift it by myself.
It's not very heavy. You should be able to lift it.
It's
But
wood.
I'm just,
Wood floats, which means it's light.
I'm just fucking tanking this thing.
Okay, so as you enter this larger chamber, you are immediately greeted by a rotting stench that fits this very tall, 30-foot high cavern. Coated on the floor are bodies of putrid corpses of 3 Kuotoa and 4 troglodytes. As you make your way down this corridor, you all of a sudden start to see something start to project itself in front of you. And I don't know if you guys would know this, so let's go ahead and roll history checks to see who would know what this creature is.
5.
18.
25.
Okay, so Hendrix will know what this creature is. He would know it as an aboleth.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Isn't that a baby beholder?
No. An aboleth. Let me get you the picture of the aboleth. But an
Big
aboleth
old worm.
It's like a big old psychic worm.
Oh, I remember.
We're there already?
Didn't we-
cross the river?
Didn't we fight one of these in Waterdeep one time? No. Okay. Oh, I remember
No.
this. No, this
Yes.
was
There's one
this
of
was
these
in
Strahd that we
Curse of Strahd. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
So, as soon as you come into this room, the aboleth speaks into all of your minds. And... Hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, are we in water right now?
You are not in water. He's actually floating above the land. Kind of
Shit.
like magically, almost as if by magic.
Okay.
As soon as you guys come into the room, he just speaks to all of you telepathically and says, "Why have you come into my dominion?"
I'll respond and I'll say, "Forgive us. We were treading path looking for a raft. We are on a mission. It was not our intention to trespass upon your property."
And what is it? The mission? What is your mission?
We were sent by some drow to extinguish a particular creature we have no sense of yet.
You wish to kill me.
No, not you.
If the
But we are-
drow have hired you to kill a creature within the confines of this floor, then you wish to kill me.
What we are looking for is further ahead. If it was you, we would have struck already. But we'd have no intention to battle you.
Now, is this just a vision we're seeing, or is it the actual creature itself?
Perception check.
Ooh, good one.
Because you said we were like a vision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hendrix is smart, but he's stupid.
Okay. Nat 20 for a 29.
I'm not gonna roll for perception. Hendrix legit thinks it's real.
It is a magical projection.
Oh. Oh boy. I'll point towards Hendrick's back.
Oh, okay.
Say, hey, listen, this ain't the guy. He looks like him. It's not real. Know from experience how to make yourself look fake. And I don't think you're fooling him.
kind of just wait to see what the aboleth says. Does he respond to what I said? Or, like, not trying to fight him?
If you were not trying to cause any danger to myself or to any of my unwilling slaves, then you can travel south into the river. I give you safe passage. You may leave. If you venture anywhere else, I will kill you.
You provided us a great charity. We will bother you no further.
Yes.
Let's go.
The drow do not deal in pleasantries and are never good for their word. You being adventurers, I know that you are always seeking a better path. So leave. You may travel to the other floors. I will it. For when the time comes, I'll conquer those levels as well.
The other floors? What?
Like floor 5, 6 even.
Yeah, but I'm
Someday,
thinking.
maybe 7.
All right. Very well, then.
Yeah, so-
Walk steadily and look at the guys.
Grab everyone into a huddle and go, "It seems you're posed with a choice."
So if you guys take this raft to the river, you will travel south. If you travel and heed the aboleth's warnings, you essentially will be deserting Rex and the drow in the process.
Oh, wait. Run that back. So he said...
He says
He's letting
if you go anywhere else, he's going to kill you. If you travel south, where he's telling you to go, you will see the river, and he's allowing you safe passage through the river to leave here and never come back.
You know what's funny? Out of character, I was actually going to ask you guys if we should betray the drow and just dip. But in character, what will we do?
Well, that's the thing. In character, we still don't know that this is the thing.
I mean,
There's a good
actually-
chance it's speaking to our minds.
Yeah, but like we didn't ask it. Is it the thing that what was it to the west? We didn't ask if it's the thing that's to the west.
'Cause we
Yeah,
You didn't ask if it's the thing to the west. What he said was, we're on a mission for the drow. And then he said, if you're on a mission for the drow, then you are heading into my dominion.
Okay, so he confirmed it for us.
Pretty much.
Okay. I just
so the question is, do you guys want to betray the drow and just leave? All we can now that we're ahead? I mean, they want to kill Roswald anyways.
Yeah, but... Look, if I can get him off my back,
For a
it'd
day.
be a great benefit. For a day, little head start. Or...
If none of you are willing to go back and save those adventurers, then I think our best bet would be to simply leave them. She said she'd kill one every single day. If we simply leave, that gives us a 3-day head start instead of a 1 day.
Well, if we don't go to the west, they do not know that we were given passage to the next floor.
Exactly.
For all they know, we could have just died trying to do their bidding. But I'm not normally one to go back on our promises.
I still believe we should go back. Save those adventurers while we still can. But I cannot do it alone, and I will not force you all to do it.
I need your help, Norwalk. I can't let you do it alone. Regardless, say we go and do this thing. This big creepy worm mind guy. We take his word and just leave. And they assume we're dead. They ever see us again, if the drow survive this encounter, they're not just after me anymore, they're after the rest of us too. And they're not going to hear us out anymore. They'll know we're liars.
I have a feeling I would be going against the drow any day. Anyhow. Based on their treatment of others.
I agree.
Hmm.
Then let's take it head on. We'll deal with it sooner rather than later.
Carlos, I have a
Yes?
question. How intimidating did this monster look to me?
So aboleth are actually large monstrosities, so he would actually take up about total length about 30 feet. So
Pretty lengthy.
Yeah, so he's like literally floating in this room like fucking like the fucking Dragon Ball Z. Fucking just
So he's just like, yeah, he's just like fucking.
And another question: is he still floating above us while we're talking?
He's floating above the floor, but he's not above you.
Got it. What's the deal? What are we doing?
I was looking for this chap, and this honestly seems like this could be one of them.
There you go.
Deserting and going back on our word is cowardice.
You were breaking up there a little bit.
Oh,
What was
going
that?
back on our word and deserting like this is cowardice.
So, what if we killed the person that you gave your word to? That make the statement null and void?
The four of us
Maybe-
versus 7 drow and a priestess.
I may not be a politician, but my family trained me in more than just the sword. I don't think going back up there to fight all of those drow and all of their creatures that they spoke of, I don't think this would be a fair fight, and that would be throwing our lives away. Something that we've already stopped doing twice since we've war.
So the choices on the table are to continue south, fight this creature.
West and fight the creature, or south.
South and abandon this
Maybe-
floor and everything else.
Or north and murder all the drow.
We can go north afterwards.
First.
We could also ask this guy, don't even know his name, what he can do for us if we take out the drow for him.
Is he still floating there? Just kind of like, meh.
He's waiting for your responses.
Huh. If I've learned anything, it's this. Since I guess I kind of know this is like a vision of it and not the actual guy, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have whispered it's an illusion to you guys at this
Yeah.
point.
What's this thing called again? Aboleth?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Naboleth.
Aboleth.
I think we met one of these in Iraq before in our past lives.
The Drow wish to kill you. We reluctantly took up that mission. However, maybe this might be beneficial. I appreciate the passage you have given us, but we would like to maybe make this mutual for you as well. If we were to disarm the Drow so that they will never be a problem for you again, at least on this floor, is there anything you could offer us besides the passage that you have already given us?
Or perhaps help in disarming them to begin with.
What is it that you seek as a payment, aside from passage?
I cannot
Assistance. The drow are our enemy too.
I cannot speak for my allies, but being good with a blade is one thing. Being good with a honed weapon is something else. Would you happen to have anything in your coffers per se that would give us the upper hand on these enemies?
I do not dabble in magical items. I do not need them. My
the
mind is
body-
my weapon.
But the bodies of those that you have more than likely dispatched, they may have had something.
Those who are dispatched become my unwilling slaves. Now, you say that you are going to rid me of my enemies, But the fact that you are here already proved to me that the drow are not strong enough to take me head on. Once you leave this chamber, I will murder each and every last one of them.
I'd like to roll insight on that.
I mean, I believe he believes that he'll do that.
Yeah.
Whether that actually occurs or not.
Multiple layers of
Got it.
deception.
Then I will. I know Forgnag is talking. I just want to interject very quickly and say, well, if you will do that, I would at least like to know, what is your true form? We're all aware that this is an illusion speaking before us. Who are you?
What you see is my true form. Yes, a projection nonetheless. But I do not hide who I truly am, for Loon will conquer this floor, and I alone will rule this Undermountain, and all of its inhabitants.
Do I have to make a religion check on a loon?
His name's Loon?
Loon.
A loon.
Loon.
I have a feeling that's the name of a god. Can I make a religion check on that?
You can if you
Or
want.
it's like his name.
An 11.
Consistent.
It is not a god that you are familiar with.
I'll cast a message cantrip to Norwalk real quick and just say, maybe it would be best to go. I think he's going to get rid of the drow after all.
I'm confident in his ability with the drow. Roswell, how confident are you in his ability against Rex?
Ooh. Listen, if we get the jump on him, I think we can eke it out. Same with him. But if the drow commissioned him to take on this guy 1-to-1, mano-y-mano, oh boy. Look, I want to know. Forgnock, Norwalk, would you both be comfortable leaving those adventurers back there and leaving this foe behind?
I would rather save them, but if that is not possible, I would rather grant them a swift death. And a swift death would mean simply leaving, because if they live and she doesn't give them to us, then she will simply torture them forever, or until their bodies give out. But if she believes she's doing us a disfavor by killing them for every day that we're gone, it'll be quicker for them that way.
Carlos,
Mm-hmm.
knowing how I was, trained in the art of war and stuff like that, would I have a deeper understanding of how prisoners feel after they've been tortured?
A deeper understanding?
Yeah,
Like
because
as in
I'm
how many hours they got?
no, like
Whoa,
as
whoa,
in
whoa,
how
whoa.
they mentally feel after being tortured.
I mean, like you would have to just assume that like they are essentially broken people. Now, if
Okay.
you're asking about, because remember, different tortures, different outcomes, right? So
Yes,
if you want to
but
roll, if you want to roll a history check to see what drow torture does to somebody, you can do that. Because orcs would just beat you up, until
yeah,
you're bloodied and
sure,
bruised.
I'll do a history check on,
Yeah.
on what they're tortured.
Poison.
Eh.
Okay.
Okay.
All you would know is
Uh,
that their
Let's
form
keep
of torture will break somebody's mind.
Okay. So I turn to the group after I was asked about the prisoners. They've already been tortured. If we do save them and we make it out of there, living will not be the thing that they're concerned with. They've already gone through hell. They
Yeah.
won't want to continue moving through it. I think it is best to let them be laid to rest. But that is
Alright.
not our call.
If they're already done for, then we should go in and just end it and let them die. these drow are gonna keep him alive a while longer to make him suffer even worse. Yeah.
Well, I think the aboleth will not discriminate while laying waste to the drow, so they will perish one way or another.
Damn. There's always the chance that we get tagged with doing this too and take the blame. I'm used to taking the fall for shit that's not my fault. Really don't want to add this to the list. We might as well get some benefit out of it.
Our benefit now is passive. We have this raft. We can leave.
I agree with Forkneck. I feel your confliction, Roswald, but they're willing to kill us anyway.
Norwalk?
You must. I'm sorry. Continue.
If I am fast despite how I look, why don't you all get the boat ready, and I will make sure the drow are preoccupied.
There are 8 of them, not including Rex.
I was thinking of simply killing the prisoners and then running.
To let you get that far, pal.
I have quite the range.
And so do they.
Never split the party.
I don't. I go over to Norwalk and I put my hand on his shell. Now is not the time to play hero after we've been playing politics. I think we should keep moving.
Unfortunate.
Truth, there is never any heroes in politics.
Aboleth, and I'll turn to the Aboleth and I'm like, Aboleth, I believe we've come to our decision, but I would like to warn you myself as a thank you for your fairness. There are 8 drow, including a priest, and apparently one very strong foe by the name of Rex. At least you know what you're up against now.
You may leave my presence now.
Bye!
Everyone, let's
And
go.
we're walking.
We're walking.
And you're walking, and you're walking.
And then stop. The Aboleth changes his mind and
Oh,
No,
hurls doo-doo at you.
throws his doo-doo. As soon as you guys make it, like, start walking towards him, and he says, "You may leave my presence," he just kind of, like, disappears. Like, kind of like, almost as if he just, like, disintegrates into, like, little particles and then just evaporates.
So do we want to head west here onto the river, get in the boat, and then travel south down the river, or keep heading south?
Well, he said you have to travel south. If you travel west, he'll kill you.
Okay.
We'd be getting closer to him.
Onward.
Oh yeah, because there's the river again anyway.
Woo.
All right, y'all. Here we go. We have run into Maleth again. She's not giving us a second chance.
No, she'll probably skin you alive.
I think they were ready
Let's
to
just
do
make
that.
sure we're dead first.
At this point, Hendrix turns to everyone and he's like, whew, how'd I do, guys? I was going for the more noble warlord type deal.
You did a fair job.
Henny, you got a future ahead of you as a bullshitter.
Thanks, guys.
Carlos, that is the only time I've ever asked a monster for items and didn't get it. All right.
Okay. So you guys get into this raft, this very makeshift raft that is not yet complete. You place it into the river, and now you want to head south. I'm going to need 2 survival checks in 2 different rounds as a group
Oh, God.
as you make your way down this river.
It's a little
If
rickety
any of
dickety.
these have anything to do with water? Actually, I'll just save it. We'll just make the survival checks. If worse comes to worse, I can use control water at the very end.
Alright, so how are we splitting these up?
Let's do the first round now.
Yeah. Survival checks, everybody. Round 1.
How do you like that?
That's a natural 20.
I don't like that.
And we just fall out the boat.
I hope this is a group check, right?
It's a group check. So as you guys are heading down this river, bits and pieces of this raft starts to kind of like loosen up.
Oh shit.
And the raft is still afloat, but it looks like it's falling apart as it's going down. There's really no way to maneuver it because it's just a raft. So you guys don't have any way of actually moving it away from the wall. So it kind of just crashes and motions its way and kind of just makes its way through the current. One more group survival check.
At this point, seeing we're just bouncing along the walls, I'll be trying to use Mage Hand as a little rudder. Like as
32.
little force as it can apply.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
18.
go. Nice.
Okay.
20, 26, 17,
So
18.
let me bring you up to this new map real quick.
Yeah!
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's massive.
Level 5!
It's gonna be a big map.
It's gonna be huge.
It's a big boy map.
It's gonna be
Do
huge.
we happen to level up upon reaching this new floor?
You have not, no.
Damn it. It's probably because we didn't do anything. We just said fuck you to all it.
Yeah, we left.
I can see everything.
Huh?
I see a lot.
Yes, I will explain what you are seeing. So,
Like I think I'm seeing more than I'm supposed to.
maybe. I mean, you're seeing a forest, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, what you see here is a large forest to the north of you that looks like it goes on for several hundred feet.
Jeez.
Is this the Zirkwood Forest or is this
This is a new forest.
New
So
forest.
you have descended down the river, and you are now. Well, you are still on the river, but you see a wall here, almost like it's blocking off this particular part of the forest. It's not a very tall wall, but you can see the tops of the trees leading all the way to the north.
Shall we stop here?
Looks like the spot, if any. Actually, do you see anywhere to disembark?
What's the I see there's like a bit of land to like this on the wall beside it.
Mhm.
Is that like also risen up or could we sit there?
It's more like if you notice there's like rocks and stuff like that, so it'd be very hard to put your little raft there. You also don't have a way of maneuvering it. You're kind of just following the flow of the river. So if you want to go there, you have to swim there.
Can I use my polearm as a paddle?
Oh, where's Twitchy?
Oh, Twitch. Oh, hold on a second. Twitchy is. Hold on a second. Where is Twitchy?
He drowned.
No, Twitchy.
I see darkness and John. I attack the darkness and John.
No!
I attack the darkness. Magic missile.
There we go. Now everybody else can see what's going on.
Twitch.
Twitchy. Oh, Dan, I attacked the darkness. Okay, so you guys are here. Okay, so sorry, what was the last question you guys asked? Aside from Twitchy?
Like,
You have
we're,
to
like
swim then.
I made a joke. Can I use my polearm as a paddle?
You can try, but if you roll really low, goodbye polearm.
Oh god, no. Hang on.
I mean, I have other weapons on me, so
It's like I'm not attached to this shit.
I am. It's my weapon of choice, but fuck that choice.
Okay, so apparently the way that this area is described, by the way, once you access this, the cavern in this particular area near the forest is so high up, and you can hear birds and tree-dwelling mammals off in the distance, and then you can also see a few insects flying around, almost as if you're back on the surface. The trees in this area do not resemble the trees of the Zirkwood. This actually looks like you're back on the surface.
What the?
Can I cast Gust of Wind to push us towards the wall
Sure.
in the boat.
Conservation of energy with magic applied.
It comes from me. So, a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from any direction you choose. Pushed, yeah. Do we need to make the strength saving throws, or can it just be like you get pushed? The whole boat and everything, if we submit to it.
Wait, am I on the... Sorry, my map looks so different from you. I thought I was on the wrong map for a second. Yeah, if you go there, you can just we'll say you just drift the raft a little further north once you see the wall.
Cool. So I will take up that second level spell slot and cast Gust of Wind. Does the raft
Nice.
break when we hit the wall?
It starts to kind of like break apart a little bit, but it doesn't break into a million pieces.
And then would you like to place us where we are? Exactly.
Yes, so
on the
you
wall?
will be on this little island right here. Okay, so this wall, the wall itself is about 20 feet high. If you wanted to scale it, you could scale it. And
Yes.
enter this forest-like area.
Will we have to roll to scale?
Acrobatics or strength, whichever one's stronger for you.
But then if we fail, we fall in the water.
If you fail, you'll take a little bit of fall damage.
Let's do it.
Alright, everybody wants to climb a wall.
I will Misty Step to the top of the wall.
What do we do? It was a strength check or a what check?
Or dex check. Or like, well, acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics it is.
So yeah, I Misty Step to the top of the wall, Carlos.
Cool. That's all good. Who just rolled a double 14? Oh no, those are two different people.
Nice.
15, 14, 14. Yeah, you guys are able to scale this wall. Oh, wait. That was a Roswell survival check. Roswell has to roll.
11.
You are still able to scale the wall.
Yeah!
Wow, I'm not so proud of my roll anymore.
Norwalk and
Basic
Forknock
climb.
are the same person. Just rolling this.
We both
To be
walk
fair-
up the wall and hit climb button at the same time, so we have exactly the same animation as we climb.
To be fair, I could have just picked up Roswell.
And just
I think
thrown it
I-
over.
Yeah, no, I think I have the ability to lift things that are my weight or heavier. So I can toss them. Cannonball special.
Okay. So you guys climb over this wall. As you go over, you notice that the smell it's just like it just smells like fresh air. Like it just smells like the surface world. Although there isn't any sunlight coming in, and there's a little bit of a like a magical, like almost like a magical hue to this entire area. It feels like the surface world. It's the weirdest feeling because you know that you're underground.
God, I missed this shit.
Yeah, I think everyone just takes a moment to be like, ah.
I want to take a look. Is this like a swamp, or is it a forest?
So it's more like a forest, right?
Okay.
So these trees look like they don't belong here, even though they are. Even though you know for a fact that they're real, like you can go up to a tree, you can touch it, and you know it's a real tree. But you do get a sense that there is some sort of magic as you enter this area that has given these trees the ability to grow within the confines of this dungeon. As you venture further into the forest, though, you start noticing that the 100-foot ceilings have illusions that give you the sensation that now the sun is being duplicated.
Wow.
There's a sense of time here as you enter this dungeon, or as you enter this forest. There's no wind or breeze, but you all of a sudden can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, as you are now completely engrossed in this forest, and you feel 100% that you are back in the surface world.
Before we like before I like descended the wall, can I make a perception check to see if I see entrance into caverns anywhere in this vast forest, or is it all forest that I can see?
Go ahead and roll.
That's a natural 1.
You get nothing.
Norwalk, what do you see?
Trees. It appears to be trees for quite a while. Hopefully we'll find a way back to the dungeon. But I still think this is our best route, yes?
Yeah, we could take a look. See what this floor has to offer.
Is it dense forest? Can I walk through it comfortably? Or
You
is
can
it
walk
like-
through it comfortably. It is somewhat dense, but it isn't like so dense that you can't really see too like. The trees are about like 5 to 6 feet apart in the more dense parts of the thing, and in other areas they're just large. The trees are massive, so they do start to cover some of the illusion that you see in the sky. So the sunlight that is being portrayed is coming into like these little cracks.
Alright.
Phenomenal.
Shall we begin walking?
Yep.
We shall. Let's go take a look.
Also,
Be on your
who
guard.
Who injured Twitchy?
Yeah, he's heavily damaged. I tried to
think
target
that
him
was
so I could
actually
attack him.
me. I think it was actually me.
So let's continue.
It's
Be on
twitchy
your
hurt.
guard. Never know what we could come across.
Yeah, we just crossed this water, right?
Yeah, that water is very shallow, so it's only about like a foot deep.
Like how far are we going? Are we the wrong size for this map?
Okay, wait. You guys are going a little too fast. 1 second.
Yeah.
So once you pass over this kind of shallow water, you start noticing that the chirping of the birds and insects and stuff like that, it starts to kind of diminish as you venture in here, and it starts getting quieter and quieter. And then you start looking around and start realizing that there are things on the floor, like animals, but they're not moving. They're just kind of frozen in place.
Why?
Are they like stuffed and have like little voice boxes in them?
So you guys start to examine these little animals, and you can see birds flying around in the trees, but the ones that are on the ground are hard like rock. They're not moving.
on-
They look as if they're petrified.
We're on the ground.
Yes.
I don't like that. But it's still better than on that death trap of a raft, but I don't like this.
Are they emitting magic like those animals? Animal on the ground?
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check. Okay, so you
19.
can tell that they are magically petrified.
Hmm.
But
I'll
they're
tell
not like actually like their skin hasn't turned to stone. They're just as hard as stone.
Their skin isn't like their whole body is petrified.
Just
Well,
frozen.
I'll tell the group. I'm like, I think someone or something is doing this.
I do something quite mean is I pick up the bird and I throw it as high as I can to see if height has something to do with it because there's flying birds earlier.
Oh god. Well, you throw the bird as high as you possibly can.
Catch it.
And it starts falling down to the earth like a rock.
God, okay, I try to catch the bird.
Okay, acrobatics check.
Okay.
God, no. I'll be on backup in case he fumbles.
No. I want to see him do
Okay, he catches the bird.
it. Oh.
It does not break every bone in his body as it comes crashing into the earth. Okay, so you know that these things are being magically petrified. Let's see. Who has the highest passive perception? Let's look at your...
Probably be me.
Probably.
It's Oswald.
Definitely not.
What am I at? 19.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have the highest. So Roswell's looking around and he sees a sign that's kind of embedded into a brush off in the side, and the sign reads in 3 different languages: Common, Draconic, and Elvish. Of those languages, I believe you only understand the one common.
Darn right.
And on the sign it says, "Behold Willow's wood, harm not, lest ye be harmed."
Well, good thing I caught the bird.
Yeah, God. Didn't harm it. Hey, so, don't know if y'all noticed, but there's a little sign in the brush here. As far as I can tell, it says, "Behold Willow's wood, harm not lest ye be harmed." I ain't seen nothing to harm, so I think we're good.
Yes. Nonetheless, we should be careful, and I start to pet the bird.
So you start to pet the bird, and then all of a sudden you can hear the flutter of wings leaving your vicinity. And it's as if the forest itself is growing quiet. As all of a sudden you all notice this like a few seconds after it happens. And as you're looking around, you can hear something slithering towards you.
Oh shit!
Remember the sign, y'all.
Now I noticed that this is probably a Medusa, but would this be a common folk tale in Faerunian to be like Medusa?
Yeah.
What did the sign say exactly again?
Do not harm, least lest you be harmed.
Harm not lest ye be harmed.
Can I make a quick investigation check to like, or is that perception to see if I can see what's slithering towards us from like where?
Yeah.
Would that be
I'm-
investigation or perception?
Perception.
Damn it, lesser restoration doesn't cure petrified. I have to have greater restoration.
19. I want to see if I can see what's coming from, like what's coming after us,
Okay.
or in what direction.
So you can see off in the distance something slither behind a tree, and it looks like a giant. Let me see if I can find a picture for you. 1 second.
With that in mind, I'm going to duck behind a tree, take cover,
Yeah.
and try to hide myself.
And I was gonna say, once I catch a glimpse of it, I immediately close my eyes.
Yeah. So you see it like kind of slither, but it looks like it's part of something much larger.
Oh shit! Yeah, close my eyes
yeah.
immediately.
You guys start hearing some of the footsteps off in the distance. 1 second. Where the hell is this thing? I guess I can only show you the picture. It's fine. But yeah, so this is what you guys see kind of brushing behind the trees.
Damn, a basilisk? Come on. I know what that is. Didn't think it would look like that, but I know what that is.
Pretty sick.
It's pretty dope.
Yep. So let's see. Where's my NPCs?
You don't need him.
Yeah, I still don't move. I just stand straight and close my eyes immediately. I don't
I don't like how there was an S at the end of that word.
What?
What?
It said NPCs.
His list of NPCs, including the Basilisk. Basilisk 2 of 7.
Okay. So I want you all to roll for initiative. You will not be
Oh.
having a surprise round this time.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
There's my 20. Just
I'm too busy petting the bird and trying to put him back down in a proper space.
Wait, Carlos, did I see that it was a basilisk? Like when I took a glimpse at it?
All you saw was its tail slithering
Shit.
behind a tree.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so I believe that leaves Forgnak at the top of the initiative order. Let me just bring in the combat tracker here. There we go. So that everybody else can see this combat tracker. Cool beans. So the first basilisk rears its ugly head.
The first? What?
Oh, we got 30 minutes to kill this thing.
By the way, what are those numbers next to the HP on the left-hand side? That's our damage, right?
What?
Our initiative
Yeah,
is left of
that's
HP.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you'll see... Man, Twitchy's taking some serious damage. 1 second.
That was when I was wailing on him when you put me in the game.
Fix Twitchy.
I gave Twitchy 100 HP too, just for funsies.
I
Not enough.
more-
You know what?
I got more health than Twitchy. Fuck you.
Twitchy gets 15,000.
Oh no.
You'll never kill Twitchy now.
Oh, you say never.
How would
He's
you
really the
like
Mad Mage.
500 sessions later and we're fighting Tiamat and Twitchy just descends in T-pose to Tiamat?
The stream goes black.
One Wing Angel plays.
Okay, so let's. Now you have one basilisk that Hendrix has pointed out, like, hey, there's something in that direction. So
Can you put the token in here too, or
it's on
does it
there.
have
It's
one?
down.
Yeah.
It's north of you.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's pretty far away.
Carlos, for combat's sake, is that an accurate distance?
That is an accurate distance of where it's at.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And I believe, let's see, because if I target,
Yeah.
it's pretty accurate.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
5 foot squares, baby.
Yeah. So sign said, pretty much don't hit unless you want to get hit.
And I think you want to get hit.
Not quite. Okay, so I know exactly in which direction it's coming from, so I'm going to put myself closer to whatever's over there, and put myself between it and the majority of the party. But I'm going to hold action before I attack. And before I pass up my turn, I should be like, we do not know what surrounds us. The sign said pretty much not to hit anything unless we want to be returned to the favor. Maybe this is what it's referring to. And I'm just like holding guard. And my turn.
You end your turn.
Hello? Yeah, I was like, nobody was talking.
We're not
I didn't want to interrupt you.
We're not allowed to
I'm
talk till it's our turn.
I'm respecting your turn.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a first. Holy shit.
Let's go to. Okay, so this thing is going to come this way. I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
He's probably tough. We're fine, guys. Yeah.
You're good. You're good. It is now going to approach you, and it's going to try to bite you.
Damn.
Oh. Okay. Well, I held my action.
It can't read, so it doesn't have to apply to the rules.
Does not.
It doesn't apply to me. I can't read.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And that ends its turn.
Yeah.
Did you want to attack it from your held action?
Yes, please. I just get the one. I get the one attack or the both since I held.
I think the
It's
one
your-
if you're holding action.
Yeah.
Okay, because I get attacks per action is 2. That's. I just want to confirm before I do anything. Okay.
This is interesting.
Well, he hit me first.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I would have time to do. I miss.
14 misses. Good to know.
Well, guys, he hit me first. It looks like he wants to get hit back.
Okay. So I'm up. I mentioned hiding behind a tree at this before combat started. Would I be hidden from this thing and be able to attack with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. So with advantage, gonna let loose a sharpshooter shot directly at this basilisk, seeing it bit my friend. Okay, there we go. That's a hit, baby.
16 hits.
I did not have sneak attack, so I will roll the 46, I believe.
Okay, just roll it on him.
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me remove that real quick.
Damn, 46 for sneak attack?
Dude, fucking rogues are crazy.
Crazy.
They fire missiles.
Okay,
Man,
so an
Sorry.
extra 14 damage on the basilisk.
Oh, it looks like it didn't
That
add it, so I'll add it.
It didn't apply because I just rolled it in the chat.
Okay, so let me do the math on here. There you go.
Thank you. And then I'm going to use my movement to go 10, 15, 20 feet to the east,
Oh god.
10 feet north,
Okay.
and then use my bonus action to hide behind another tree
Okay.
Yo,
and just hopefully stay hidden. Please, God.
It worked out
And
in
that'll
our
be my
favor.
turn.
Okay, I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw because as you're running,
No.
this is what pops out.
oh fuck, another one?
Okay, another one.
No.
Another one.
Great. 10's fine, right?
Ooh.
Oh god. Okay, so you're slowly starting to feel this magical thing start to restrain you as all of a sudden you are turning to stone from the feet up.
Oh shit.
Groovy.
So you are not
Okay.
stone yet. You are starting to turn into stone.
No.
Hey, y'all. There's another one. Help!
Another one. Okay.
Another one.
And now after that, he is not going to go up to you and bite you.
No! No, no damage, please! Shit!
Okay.
Cool. I can see him, so I will use my reaction to have that damage.
Okay.
So I'll get 9 health back.
Do you stuff like the part of your foot that's already stoned into his mouth?
I just kind of lean away from the attack. Okay.
Okay. Cool. I need both. Sorry, I need Hendrix to go ahead and roll a
Fuck.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, alright. Shit. Oh my god.
And you
Come on.
also have the sensation as all of a sudden you turn around and you look at this thing, and you immediately start to feel your feet getting heavier and heavier.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit you.
Most likely gonna hit. Yep.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Do I still get to use my turn? Though?
25!
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna since I can see Hendrix, I'm gonna spirit shield him, so I get to roll 2d6.
Thank
To
God.
prevent that much damage.
Thank you.
That doesn't have a range on it?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Cool. Okay. It's a good range though.
Now, do I still get my turn? Is the question.
You still get your turn. It was his turn before yours. He was just
Got
he
it.
was just hidden from the combat tracker.
You gotta prevent 8 damage on him because spirit
No.
shield is not like an ability.
Yeah, I
in the
got it.
game.
I got it. Okay, cool. That's your total damage.
Okay. So now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see something. Okay, hold up. This is tough. Because I have 2 spells I can use here, but... Alright, so I'm going to... Would I be able... Sorry, I know I always ask this question, but components, they just get me. Do I have to worry about the components?
I told you not to worry about him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you know what? For this one then...
If
I will
if
accept-
we ever play a survival version of Dungeons and Dragons where you have to forage for food and shit, then I will say your components matter.
Alright, cool.
That's
but we're,
cruel.
But we're just doing a fun dungeon run, you know?
Okay. So,
Fun, 3 basilisks.
I'm,
Hey man,
I'm-
if it's
it's
just
brave of you
one,
to
if
think
it's
there's
just
only
one,
three.
it's a small challenge. If it's three, it's a party. You know. It's,
And if there's 4, that means one's hidden.
Is this creature considered large? Like, if I look at it, would I know that as a character?
it
Like,
is.
is it-
It would be if you had to judge it medium.
Okay.
That's not something I'm gonna make you roll for.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I want to
Messed
try
up the ruler.
to. I'm gonna try to cast banishment on this thing. And see if that works. So
Send him back to Harry Potter world.
but yes, it failed. Let's go. Cool. So it failed. So let me see. What does that mean?
He just goes away.
He's
Perfect.
back to his native plane for
Yes,
as long as you
native.
concentrate.
Okay,
Or-
so he blinks out of his existence for a minute.
Yeah, a whole minute. Yep. And that ends my turn.
Alright. I'm still stable, so let's do this.
Can you take the stable off him just in case that fucks him up?
I don't think it would, right? I don't know.
Okay, Norwalk's turn.
Alright.
Just so he doesn't like roll with disadvantage or anything.
Let me see. Where's my effects thing? There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning, and I'm gonna Call Lightning on Basilisk number 1. It's a success.
Damn.
Half damage. Go Lightning Bolt, go.
What?
Deal 7 to it. Just-
Better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing. And then I will end my turn. Twitchy.
Oh, not Twitchy. Why is Twitchy on there? There you
Twitchy the god descends from his realm.
go. Twitchy, let's go.
Okay. So after realizing we've been surrounded, I would rage up. Apply rage. Hold on. Seeing that we're probably in trouble, I'm going to also reckless attack this basilisk, so I have advantage on roll. So we're gonna swipe at him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's a hit. Boom. Raging is my bonus, so I can't do this. So I guess I'll just go ahead and I'll attack.
Okay, I need you to go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh, okay. Let me roll damage first. You want me to roll damage first, or yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Whoa, nice.
You still want me to roll the Constitution saving throw?
Yes,
Okay.
it's an effect. It isn't a.
I wanted to make sure.
I was supposed to have you roll it at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
I just forgot to remind you. But yeah, so you gaze into its eyes. It does not start to petrify you, and then you just continue to womp on it until it dies.
get him out of here.
I want to see the light go out from your eyes. I don't care if I turn into stone.
Oh god, the boys.
So as I completely fucking demolish this thing, I know Roswell said he was gonna hide behind a tree. Do I see him?
I don't think I got the chance.
Because I know he was trying to be hidden, so I don't want to just be
Yeah.
like,
Well,
oh, I see him.
You would
This
see
thing-
this other basilisk.
Just hitting something behind a tree.
Yes.
All right, cool.
It's like, it must be Roswell.
You
Must
can't
be
see
him.
Roswell, but you hear
Must
his
be him.
screams.
Jesus.
Why is it not giving me distance for this basilisk?
There you go.
I just fucking run all the way over here.
I like that movement though, like a little zigzag.
Yeah,
I weave between the trees.
I fucking
I do a little shimmy.
dodge, dip, up, dive, and dodge through these trees. And then I just end up over here just being prepared to help when I can. And that's my turn.
Okay,
I'm in
Roswell.
danger.
I'm in
And you want me to roll that con save?
You roll it at the end of this turn now.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're
Cool.
already under its effect. So you get to take a full turn before you have to resist it.
Great. So as a bonus action, I will disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put myself at a distance away. And shoot another sharpshooter arrow at number 3 this time.
Okay.
There we go.
Mhm.
This time, no sneak attack, so total of 15 damage.
Fuck.
Nice.
Thank you.
So we're not fully petrified. We can still move.
Yeah,
And
you're
then-
you're in the process of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's creeping up on us as this guy
He's
stares
on
at us.
toes. Hold.
And then I'll do my con save. That's a 6.
Okay, so let me read to you what this thing states.
Great.
So you are petrified until freed by a greater restoration spell or other magic.
Damn.
Other magic like a fireball.
No, as in like
I
other
know.
magic to restore you.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
so
take that!
pretty
I
much.
see that happen, and I grab Oswald and I throw him as high as I can.
No, not again! You're gonna free me from my fucking life by breaking me to pieces. Christ. Okay.
Okay, so
That's a
you are-
cool shot though, right?
Yeah, yeah. You did some good damage to it. Right before it got, pummeled with your arrow. So this basilisk is going to come this way. And let's see. Okay,
Is
yeah.
a petrified person considered dead?
No. They're magically
Okay.
petrified. Why
Yeah.
is it this?
You have advantage on me because I attacked recklessly.
Okay, I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So, okay, gotcha. So it missed you. That's all it can do on its turn.
Eat shit, nerd.
Okay, Trix's turn.
Alright, this is, I'll move up 5, 10, 15. So I'm not quite petrified yet. And honestly, I will hold action. Yeah, I hold my action.
You hold your action. Cool.
Yeah. And if it comes closer, I'll attack.
Well, you have to because you're concentrating, right?
Oh, well.
Well, remember, you have to make a con save at the end of this turn. So if you hold action and turn
okay.
to stone, your action's gone.
Okay, wait. Alright, I wasn't aware. So I have to. Because which was the basilisk that is trying to petrify me? The one I banished?
The effect's already on you.
Got it. Okay, so I don't have a choice. Alright, let me see something then.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know
no,
what?
I thought. Don't you have to hold concentration because he's blinked out of the realm, or is that just like
If he takes damage, he has to roll a concentration check. But you do have to roll you are concentrating on the banishment spell.
Is that a concentration spell?
It
Yeah.
should
You
say-
don't need to like actively maintain concentration. It's just if it's challenged,
okay?
So if
I
you
just-
lose this concentration,
he pops back.
and and turn to stone, he will come back.
So do I have to roll for concentration now?
You have to anyway, because you're currently under the effect of petrification.
I'm confused. So I have to roll for petrification.
You have to
and-
roll to see if you turn to stone.
Okay.
Con
cool.
saving throw.
Alright, cool. So you know what I'm gonna do then? Then I'm actually gonna attack this basilisk then. I will go with a firebolt. make that happen.
Make it happen.
All right.
Okay.
For a total of 12
Nice.
damage. And now I roll my Constitution.
Yep.
Let's go.
Natural 20, baby.
Okay. And with that, the effect wears off.
Oh, yes.
You are
Nice.
not turning to stone.
Beautiful.
Norwalk's turn.
All right. Prepare for lightning.
God.
Prepare for thunder.
Failure. Die. 14. He's not quite dead yet, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. For a 14, which is a miss. I gotta stop casting Spiritual Weapon. It just does nothing. Alright, and that's the end of my turn. Pass.
Twitchy comes in with a KO. No. Forgnac.
I don't have to roll a con save, do I?
If you're going to attack it, then yes.
Alright. Well, let me roll this first then. Bada boom.
Okay. Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Alright, so we're just gonna fucking, rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Do I still have Reckless on? Oh. No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's apply Recklessness. We're gonna fucking just swing at this boy. Got him.
Kill him.
Destroy him.
We're gonna do the bonus attack with the end of the polearm. Hits on that, and he's fucking dead.
Alright, everyone. Now let's all circle around the spot where the basilisk is going to reappear and hold our action. And then when he pops up,
Oh, well, I think we got like 8 rounds before that happens.
You can. I believe you can drop it, can't you?
I actually did tell the group now that okay, Troy just killed that last one, right?
Yes.
I actually turned to the group if we're out of turn order, and I'm like, I think we should get out of here as quickly as possible.
well, we have a problem, you see. And I point at Roswald.
I'm gonna point back in the same position I was several seconds ago. Just to having loose that arrow. Eh.
Can we guarantee that if we kill it, he'll lose his petrification?
No.
No.
No,
I
he's
believe the one that
petrified.
him.
Like the birds.
Mm-hmm.
Forgnac, can you carry him?
Yes,
If you have a boat, we could put him in.
that is not a good idea. I can just carry.
By the way, I'm counting.
Oh shit!
Alright, everyone.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
deal
get
with this
out
guy
of here.
first.
Deal with him first.
Where is he going to be, Hendrix?
He's gonna appear right there in front of
Yeah.
Forgnac.
Yeah, I think he's right here.
Yeah, I let it go. I let
Hold
concentration
my
go.
action. I'm ready to take a swing at him.
Oh, I fucking guessed right. Something's doing bad.
Okay, with that, it was on his turn. So let's see.
It'd be Norwalk's, right?
No, because it was yours, right? Whose is it?
Yeah, it was, I just killed the other one,
Yes, and then it was Roswald, who's currently petrified.
and Hendrix let it go.
Uh huh. And then Norwalk moved over, and then you moved, so it's Basilisk's turn.
Sure, sure. Okay.
So let's see.
Ah,
Okay, now it is Hendrix's turn.
all right. So from here, I will cast Firebolt again. I'm
Okay.
trying to get close
If you're
to this.
attacking it, please roll your con save first.
Oh, damn it. All right. Forgot about that.
I mean, if we kill it, we'll be fine, right?
Ooh, you're good.
Perfect. Oh, sorry. Actually, didn't mean to click that. But are you gonna keep that number?
Yes, I'm gonna keep that number.
All right, cool. That ends my turn.
Alright, let's kill this thing. Call lightning. Boom. Failure.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Fuck
hit.
Basilisk too.
22.
Nice.
Wounded.
Let's go.
Dying. Damn.
I hate my spiritual weapon. The wave just does nothing. It just
just throw
crushes
just throw it
Hate
away,
you
man.
too.
Just throw it in the trash.
Okay. Forgnac.
My turn. Con save.
Oh yeah, wait.
Do I need to make a
Norwalk
con
has.
save?
Yeah, you have to make a con save. Sorry.
Constitution. It's a 3.
Okay, you are currently being petrified.
Alright.
It's a save though. You did a check.
It's
so
the
what's-
same number.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I'm gonna reckless attack, and I'm just gonna hit this boy.
There we go.
Bada boom.
Drop that nat one.
Heavy.
Oh, we're gonna use
Heavy.
the bonus attack.
Let's go.
Finish him off.
Okay. And then with my second attack,
This is it. Nope.
miss.
Nope. Okay. I believe this is going to be the Bass's last attempt.
Oh!
Oh!
We're good. Partially resisted.
Jeez,
I
that was
Yeah,
was
so-
telling that other guy to eat shit.
Eat shit, nerd.
Okay, Hendrix's turn.
all right.
Do I have to roll a con save because he hit me, or is it only when I hit him?
It's only when you start your turn within 30 feet of him,
Okay.
and you're actively attacking him. It's assumed that when you are attacking a basilisk, if you are running away from it, you are not looking at it. But if you turn around to attack it, then you are looking at it and vulnerable to its sight.
Hendrix is gonna hold his action.
You're gonna look away.
Yep.
What are you holding your action for?
To hide or dodge. I'm not trying to attack this thing anymore.
Oh, okay. So which one?
So you're not really holding your action if you're hiding.
Okay.
So when you hold your action, you have to state the outcome of your hold. So like,
Can I use my action to hide?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah. So, but the way it works is, if you say, "Hey, I want to hold my action," so that if this thing runs towards me, then I can cast this spell, kind of thing.
Got it.
You have
Got
to
it.
you have to announce what you're going to do. You can't just say hold and then improvise later. It has to be
Got
it has to be spoken out loud.
Got it.
Okay. So Norwalk's turn.
So I make the save at the end of my turn, correct?
At the start.
At the start of my turn? Alright, here we go.
Good luck. Hide in that shell, baby boy.
You're good.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. Alright. I'm gonna call lightning on this motherfucker.
Damn.
Yes, he still takes half. For 8. He's still up.
Mm-hmm.
Hit for once, please.
There we go.
Did it... Oh, why did it stop targeting him?
It hit though.
Okay, I'll just roll it directly on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
And the spiritual weapon kills this basilisk. Nobody failed their saving throws for these, right?
Nope.
Just little old me.
Yeah, 'cause I think Troy succeeded.
Yeah, I rolled my 20. I'm good. So Roswell's the only one who's petrified.
Okay. So, guys, this is going to be the point where I end the session, because I know that Matt has to go to work, and I think it's a good enough place to stop. But I'm going to
Right.
leave you with the fact that when the combat is over and the basket breathes his last breath, you hear something coming from the distance.
No. Shit.
Something.
Alright, guys. Well, let's hit level 9. Let's kill this thing, hit level 9, and then I can cast Greater Restoration on World.
There you go.
Alright. Peace out.
Solid
everybody.
plan.
See you
See you,
later,
man.
y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to raid somebody because I always fucking forget to raid. So let's
Who are
see.
we raiding?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know who to raid.
I mean, do we even have a bunch of people?
What does raid do?
Oh, there's a bunch of people in here.
So raiding on Twitch means that I send my viewers to somebody else's channel to help boost their numbers.
Oh, that's lit.
Oh,
Yeah, so let's see. I know that there's a girl from Miami that I followed a long time ago. She looks like she's streaming. I'm gonna just raid her.
yeah.
3 viewers are ready to raid. 5, 6 viewers.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about raiding is that it automatically switches you to that person, so that if you're somebody who is not really
Paying attention.
if you're not paying attention or anything, or maybe you don't want to just be like, oh, I just don't feel like stopping Twitch right now. I can just move you on to somebody else. So she's playing Among Us right now. So
Yeah.
Nice.
and she gets a nice little notification, just raided with 6 viewers.
Yeah. All right. I'm petrified. Carlos, I'll level up my backup character. Just in case.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, we're still not level 9 yet, right?
Nope.
No.
Damn it.
You guys are still not level 9. In all honesty, full transparency, if you guys just skipped over all the content. So it's like,
Yeah.
I set up all these different plot points, and I was just like, okay, they're gonna choose at least one of these, like,
Yeah.
different plot points.
Wrong.
And then you guys are like, nah, take that ref, then dip. I'm just like, okay, cool. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I read the beginning of floor 5 just in case.
Oh, you're gonna let us go? Word. Bye.
Oh, shit. I mean, originally I wanted.
What was in the portal? I cannot tell you what was inside of the portal because those portals that you guys are experiencing are important to the story. Okay. Yeah, so I can at least tell you that much.